Wow, wow. Okay, so, um, wow, this is gonna be very interesting. This used to be my OG outfit, so right now I'm buying equipment and perks to level up, but I'm not a high enough level to have more than 2 perks equipped, which kind of sucks. When I get done with this, I'll explain the basic concept of this game. Can you hear me well? Ooh, balance landing. I'm not going to get it. I guess I'll go with that for now. Okay, so kinda obvious, but you gotta survive if you're a survivor. You can be killer, but I'm going to I'm sorry, I'm all over the place mentally. Okay. As a survivor, you have to work on generators. And if you complete all 5 generators, the exit doors become powered. They get power from the generators. And then you open the doors, which takes like 30 seconds. Killers have different perks. It's not, I mean, each killer has unique perks, but they can equip different perks because there's universal perks, there's unique killer perks, and if you unlock the unique killer perks on one killer, you can potentially equip them to another killer. So you never know what a killer may have until you see their perks in action. There's these things called totems, which are like, it's like a bone totem, where it's like bones supporting like 3 skulls. You want to look for them because if you find one that's lit, that is called a hex totem, which supports a hex perk, which is like a pretty powerful perk that can be disabled if you break the hex totem. There is one hex perk that if you destroy the hex totem, it basically makes you one shot for like 30 seconds. Alrighty, love. Okay. So yeah, there's this hex totem. I can't think of the name of it. I mean, hex perk that if you destroy the hex totem for it, it makes you one shot for like a minute. So you have to be careful. You gotta hope that it isn't that. The current perks that I have unlocked, I don't have them upgraded really, I don't think. Yeah, they're both level 1. You can upgrade a perk to level 3, but you have to hope for it to pop up in the blood web for you to purchase at a higher level. So I have Urban Evasion. Years of evading cops taught you a thing or two about stealth. Your movement speed while crouching is increased by 90%. I like crouching and moving around the map a lot. That is a unique perk for her. So this is one of her unique perks. And I have Spine Chill, which is a universal perk. An unnatural tingle warns you of impending doom. Get notified when the killer is looking directly in your direction and standing within a 36-meter range. While Spine Chill is active, skill check trigger odds are increased by 10% with success zones reduced by 10%. While Spine Chill is active, your speed while repairing, sabotaging, hailing, unhooking, vaulting, cleansing, opening exit gates, and unlocking is increased by 2%. So when they look at me, you'll see that little icon pop up around this corner of the screen. You have to really be paying attention for it to see it pop up. And sometimes in the middle of the game, you won't notice it. I don't know why we're waiting so long. I'm hungry. You're cute too. It is my day now. Again, it's my day again. What? Yes. Oh, and you don't know what killer you're going against. But since this is a new account, it might tell me if I'm going against a killer. It might give me a prompt if I'm going against a killer that I haven't gone against yet. I've only played like one game, and I played against a Michael Myers, so yes. She may be angry. The killer's ready, come on people. What's going on here? I'm ready to play. Okay, what offering? Clear region. Okay. This may be a good or bad thing for us. Okay, so it's a new killer. I'm going against the Oni. Oop, this is going to be fun. I love going against Onis. Though not many people play him because you have to be really good because his abilities aren't really high tier. He's really low tier on the list of killers. Okay. Let's do this. I'm very confident. Oh, and by the way, killers run faster than you, so you can't just outrun a killer. You have to kind of use your environment to try to stay as long as you can from getting hit. And plus, in the middle of a chase, killers get faster due to a perk that every killer has. It's like a passive perk called Bloodlust. Yeah. I go zoom. I zoom. Ooh, the killer's nearby. Alright, he's working on a totem. Oh, and Oni is basically a big samurai warrior that can charge really fast with a mace, but he uses a katana in his regular form. It's the cat icon. It has to light up. It's the cat icon to my right. He's looking in my direction. There he is right there. This is why I like this, because if you don't have this perk, if you don't have Urban Evasion, you crawl like this fast. And I like being able to crawl this fast, because it's just as fast as this. Okay, so we have 2 generators. He hasn't hit anyone yet. I used to play her. And when you run, you leave scratch marks, which are like big red marks that are invisible to you unless you have a specific perk. But there's, I believe, 8 generators, or 9, but you have to do 5 of them. I hope he doesn't have barbecue and chili. Barbecue and chili is a perk where when he'll hit someone, he can see all of us. Like glowing. Like how I can see them highlighted through the walls. Barbecue chili does that for the killer. Alright, I'm gonna tell the... He's gonna work on that generator. I'm gonna try to save the... He runs really fast. Yes, the one... Well, no, he's kind of camping, actually. He's camping Hook. If he hooks me, I'm gonna be very mad. Because he's not any good. Oh, he's coming, he's coming, he's coming, he's coming, he's coming. He's gonna be after me. This is another reason why I like Urban Invasion. I can use those bushes to kind of hide. I do plan on getting him to chase me at least once, because I ain't been chased in a hot minute and I want to experience it. I'm just reading that as oh my mama mama mama. Oh my mama mama mama. Totem right here. Oh, he just hit. They're trying. No, they're taking hits for him. Oh, because they're probably in a party together. Because they were all three together when I joined. He's dead. I want to have some fun with him. Oh wait, that's not... He is. Wait till he chases me. He might not. He already runs faster than us when he's holding someone, but he runs like 40% faster. Or 50% faster when he's in that rage form. And he can one-shot you in that rage form. Yeah, he doesn't have it, I'm pretty sure. Unless he hasn't been using it that well. Oni is basically a ripoff of... I can't think of his name. Billy. Who's basically the chainsaw. He's not the Chainsaw Massacre, but because they have the Chainsaw Massacre killer. He's called Leatherface. They have him already in here, but he basically has this mode where he uses his chainsaw instead of his hammer, and he runs like really fast with his chainsaw. But he runs pretty much in like a straight line. But we're gonna lose this game because these people keep being altruistic. Some killers are stealth killers and you don't hear them when they're around you. he is about to be after me. I need to unlock Fingman's, I can't think of the name of the perk, but it's a perk I used to use on my, old account that when I vault over something, running full speed, I get a speed boost, which was actually faster than the killers, but the speed boost lasts like a second and a half. But it would help you by time. Especially if you dropped a pallet on a killer and then vaulted over it. Oop. Ah, she's dead. It's okay, love, it happens. I forget definitions of some words sometimes. He's coming my way. Okay, now he's not. Oh. Okay, I need to get hit some because I haven't even been hooked once. So next time we're working on a gen. And by the way, you don't have to survive to rank up. Because the game, based off how well you play, you rank up to higher ranks. I'm rank 20 right now, which is the lowest rank. Rank 1 is the best rank. I've been rank 2 before, but I've never been rank 1. Because you have to play like perfect games to get rank 1. Okay, I'm coming over. Leaving no more scratch marks. Oh yeah, if you sprint, that's when you leave scratch marks. So they can just keep following them. Oh, and a hatch will spawn too sometimes. Which is like a side door. Oni is the ghost's mom. I mean dad, excuse me. And the spirit, not the ghost. The spirit is like a girl who can like phase, and when she phases you can't see where she's at, and she can sneak up on you potentially. What? And in order to use his rage mode, he has to collect blood, which he gets by hitting us. They've changed a lot of the animations in this. Ooh, he's on the way to me, he's on the way to me, he's on the way to me. How? Oh yeah, how he didn't see me? That was really stupid. Either he saw me and wasn't worried about me, or he genuinely didn't see me. He might not have been worried about me because I think she's on her last hook. If he kills her, she's dead. Oh no. She's not on her last hook, but I'm gonna try what I can to save her. If I
So now it's all up to me. He might camp. He shouldn't camp though, he's already got 2 kills. Please stop. He missed. I'm the only one that survived, and I wasn't even in a party. I was by myself. They had communication and stuff, because you can't communicate with people that are in a party. Well, you can't communicate with other players unless you are in a party. And you see how I got 2 points? These are, okay, red, benevolent. Well, not benevolent, but iridescent, which is underneath benevolent, is your highest tier you can get. You got bronze, silver, gold, and iridescent. If you have, and I'm trying to think how to explain it. They determine, based off of these medals you have, they determine how many of these little points you get. And that counts, all these little markers get to 1 point, and then this counts as 2 points, which go to this right here. 3 more points, and I'll be rank 18. But let's see. And bro, I played better than the rank 4. Look at this. Rank 18, rank 4, rank 7, rank 9, rank 14. Look at that. I had 27,000 points to his 19,000. I'm so disappointed. His Spine Shield's level 3. I don't think I could ever play this. Oh, why don't you think you could play it? Anxiety. Bro, my heart was like pounding. Balance landing is basically when you fall and you hit the ground, you get a speed boost. That's her unique perk, one of hers 3. Okay, now I can equip the 3rd perk. I used to run Premonition, but Bancho is a little bit better in competitive play. Premonition basically makes it within like a 30-degree cone, I believe. If you look towards the killer and the killer is within a certain range, you get a sound cue. So you'll hear a little sound, and that lets you know that the killer's in that direction. Ooh, I need to upgrade Bancho. Bancho. Okay. Let's equip that third perk. We're gonna go with Balanced Landing. Gonna feel like I got a nap after one round to recover from it. After this next game, I can show you what killers there are and explain to you their abilities. If I went into all of their perks, it would be like an hour-long conversation, but I'll tell you what their abilities are. Yes, but we both have to get up kind of early. Hugs. Let me see something. Yeah, the music does change. Like, when like new killers are released or new, like, I'm trying to think of the word. It's not even that. Oh my gosh. I can't, English is not me right now. When new events are happening, there we go. And I'm glad you think I'm cute. You're cute too. You're cuter, actually.
Yes. Bro. I will fight you. Okay, I will gladly fight you. I swear, I still don't know why I can't look at your YouTube. And no, you would not win. Like, I can't even search you up. You don't pop up. You keep on, I'm gonna put you in a timeout. Wow, this is taking a long time. Do you have your account on private or something? No timeout. Yes, usually. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. I remember you sent me some memes on Instagram. When I get in bed, I promise I'll look at them. Okay, love? I've been meaning to. Oh, this is so cute. I want to. Huh, that's weird. Okay. This is Billy's map, I believe. Oh, he's looking my direction. Or she. It's a wraith. This is Alan's favorite killer. It's a stealth killer. Whoa. This killer is invisible. He's right there. No. Did he not see me? Uh, it's kind of. Oh, he's right behind me. He's right behind me. Oh gosh, people, I am so sorry I did that to you. I did not mean. Um, I guess it's kind of fair, cause darn, they sacrifice themselves. Okay, so I guess it's kind of fair because he has to ring his bell to uncloak, which gives everyone a big, like, you hear a sound cue of the bell ringing. But since it takes some time to do that, he gets a speed boost when he uncloaks to make up for it. A toolbox. Not what I needed. Okay, I don't think this is going to be a good game. It's all good. We have good games, we have bad games. If you hit the highlighted part of the bar, it counts as a great skill check, and you get a little speed boost on whatever you're working on. Okay. Toolboxes help you do a generator faster. They used to last a lot longer. They used to last like 80 seconds, but now they only last about 20 seconds. Because Killer Mains kept complaining to the Dead by Daylight team that they were overpowered. I'm about to show you my perk. Oh, he's not chasing me no more. But I can use it right here and I can use it right over there. Speed boost. I tried to juke him, but it didn't work. No. No, no. That was so intense. can press R1 and have a chance to escape, but there's only like a 3% chance you can escape, and every time you try it, you lose a quarter of your time on the hook. But I have jumped off a couple of times and clutched the game just because it was like the last option. Yeah, I think it's a 3% chance. So altogether you can have up to a 9% chance to jump off if you take all of your tries, because you can only do 3 tries before you get into the struggle phase. If you get into the struggle phase, you can't try anymore. One thing I can't stand is a killer that tunnels. And what I just did to that generator was stop it from degressing because he kicked it. Can you heal me? Bro, when they explode a generator like that, it tells the killer exactly where you are. Okay, so this is what it looks like to have shit teammates. They take forever to unhook you, and they refuse to heal you, and they blow up generators. This is a... no, that's just a regular... I'm gonna cleanse it real quick. I'm gonna yellow it for this random, because why not? I'm literally almost dead anyways. Oh, that's my diversion right there, because he just did that. The killer's gonna be going over there. Bro, I love how they changed the animation. Her animation used to be a lot different than this. The repairing used to be a lot different. The cruising like this used to be a lot different. Okay, that's the end of that person. I know we're not gonna win this, or I know I'm not gonna win this, so I'm just going to work on generator and get some points. Yep. That's another thing. And the blood on the ground. That helps them too. Watch this. I'm gonna see how what kind of killer he is. Oh. He's a butthole. I was gonna see if he'd be nice, since I had such crappy teammates. What, are you mad? I ranked up 1. Okay, so I still had the most points, but all these people were about the same skill level. Yeah, man. He was a PC player. Also, this is what I get. It's ideal to play with a full party of people that you can talk to. That's what I used to do. I used to play with my friend Dustin, my friend Bailey, and my friend Jacob. And we all used to do pretty good. I mean, yeah, we had games where we died, but we still communicated very well. And because like 3 of us could be working on a generator, and one of us would be like, "All right, so go take the killer and loop him around." And then we could do call-outs like, "Oh yeah, I took out 1 totem, because only I think 5 totems spawn in a game. Alright, I took out another totem, that's 2 totems, I took out 3, blah blah blah." Okay, so these are the killers. Whoa. I'm gonna switch to the killers. Okay, so this is the trapper. He can set down bear traps, which you have to look out for. If you walk into a bear trap, it obviously, you know, clamps on your leg and traps you, and you can't move until you free yourself. Well, no, you can't free yourself. Someone else has to free you. My bad. That's basically his thing about him. He's kind of basic. The Wraith, you saw, he's a stealth killer. He gets to ring his bell and go invisible. And, yeah, the Hillbilly. He uses that sledgehammer or whatever to hit you, and he can go into like a very linear kind of sprint where he uses his chainsaw, and if he hits you with his chainsaw, he insta-downs you. The nurse, who's one of the toughest killers to play as, she can teleport. She can teleport through walls and all that stuff. But in order to teleport, you have to hold the teleport button, and depending on how long you hold it, is how far you teleport the distance. And every time you teleport and or swing, you're stunned. So you have to make your teleports and swings count. Ghostface, he's a stealth killer. He can crouch and stalk you. If he stalks you for a certain period of time, he can make it where you are vulnerable to where he can one-shot you. That's pretty much it for him. The Huntress, who is the killer that I usually play if I decide to play killer, she has throwable hatchets where, you know, she's basically ranged. She can throw these hatchets, and when she runs out of hatchets, she goes to a locker, where you go to a locker and get more hatchets. There's one of her hatchets. She'll throw it at you in a minute. I want to get the animation for it. There we go. Okay, there's Doctor, who's the first killer I've ever played. He is my favorite survivor's killer, because every survivor has a killer. Um, he can shock the ground and make you scream and go crazy. And when you go crazy, skill checks, basically everything gets harder to do because you start seeing illusions of him, and skill checks get smaller. Skill checks start moving around like all over the screen, and you kind of have to follow it with your eyes to make sure that you press the button on time. The hag, she can jump scare you a lot. She's jump scared me a lot. She can set down these like X's on the ground, and if you step near one, like an illusion of her like jumping out of the ground and like screaming at you happens. Like, it's actually kind of scary if you're not expecting it. So she basically comes out of the ground and jump scares you, and if the killer is within a certain radius, he can press a teleport button and teleport to where you triggered her her little jump scare, and then she basically takes the form of her jump scare and chases you and or hits you. The Death Slinger, I remember, okay, since I don't have him unlocked, we had to go to a whole different screen. I remember when he first came out last year when I was in college, because my friend Dustin was really excited about him. And we were just like talking about him. I don't think I'm gonna be able to show him to you because it's just not loading. But he basically uses a harpoon gun, and when he shoots you with it, he can crank it and pull you closer to him to hit you. The Pyramid Head from Silent Hill uses this big blade that he drags it on the ground, but he can stick it in the ground and like pull up as if he was pulling the ground up, and it pulls the ground up at a like straight line and can hit you through walls and through pallets and at a range. And he can also knock you and put you in a like little prison in another dimension. So basically you become temporarily unavailable to be picked up by your partners. So like if he's chasing like 2 or 3 people at the same time, he knocks one of them, he can put one of them in the prison and chase the others without having to worry about putting them on the hook immediately and then chasing the others. The Blight, I'm trying to think, because he's relatively new. The Blight and the Twins are new. He gets a speed boost like Oni and Hillbilly, but in order to keep his boost going, he has to bounce off objects and like ricochet. If he ricochets off 5 objects, then he'll lose his boost shortly after. That's pretty much it with him. The Twins, I don't know much about them, but I think it's that girl. She basically can, she's basically a basic killer. She can attack you, but you can switch to like this little fetus-looking thing that like crawls outside of her, and it's really small, and that you can use the little fetus thing as like a kind of scout. But I think Alan said that survivors can squish it. The Legion is basically like 4 different killers, and basically they get their special abilities that they get a speed boost where they can attack you infinitely, but they can't knock you until they go back into their main phase. But one perk of being in that speed boost phase is where if they attack you, all other survivors' heartbeats start giving out their location, so they can eventually kind of hit all of you and inflict lingering internal damage to all of you. And if you don't heal yourself in time,
you'll go down automatically, which can be stressful if they're chasing you. Plague, she can spit at you or vomit on you, and you become sick. And if you're sick, you have to cure yourself. And there's these little stations that you cure yourself with holy water, but it becomes infected, and she can get a power boost from it where she spits out blood, and if she spits out blood, she can one-shot you. When you're sick, you vomit frequently, which she can hear, and you can get your other teammates sick, and after a certain point, like after a certain amount of time of being sick, she can just one-shot you anyways because you're technically hurt. The Demogorgon. He can lunge, like jump and attack, but he can also set these portals in the ground that he can teleport distances with. Pretty much him. You already know about the Oni. Freddy. Okay, Freddy's kind of interesting. They did a whole rework of him because he was kind of weak, but basically when you start off the game, you're in his nightmare, and he can attack you in his nightmare. And when he hits you, or when he hooks you, you wake up. So then he can't attack you. But since you're in the real world, you can't see him, but you can hear his lullaby. When you hear his lullaby, he's close to you, and what he's going to try to do is pull you into the dream state. If he pulls you into the dream state, then he can attack you again. So that's basically what it is with him. It's just kind of unique. The pig, I like the pig. She's from Saw. She can crouch and sneak around, and she uses like an Assassin's Creed style hidden blade, which is pretty cool. And when she's crouched, she can press this button and basically get a lunge attack where she makes like this tiger growl, like it's a genuine like tiger growl or tiger roar, and she gets a really long lunge, and her terror radius is now back, so you can hear her. She's not quiet anymore. And if she knocks you, she has the ability to put a bear trap on your head. If you don't deactivate the bear trap by finding like a kiosk that has the key in it, there's a 25% chance, because there's 4 around the map, that you'll get the key when you go to one of them. Or no, I think it's 5 around the map. So there's a 20% chance that you will get the key. If you don't get the key in time, the bear trap goes off and kills you automatically. Immediately. The clown, he has these like gas grenades that he can throw that slow you down and make it where you can't see. That's pretty much it. The spirit, who is Oni's daughter, she looks really cool. I want you to see what she looks like. I really hope it can load. Okay, that's her. She can basically phase into like another dimension, and when she's phasing, you don't know where she's at, and then she can come out of that dimension and hit you. So it's potentially scary. Like, she can kind of jump scare you with it. Oh, now let's see what the twins look like. I don't know what they look like. Oh, there's the little fetus thing. Here's Pyramid Head with his big sword. Here's Deathslinger with his harpoon gun. Here is the Blight. The Shape, which is Michael Myers. I'll show you the other killers, but I'm gonna explain these last two. He can stalk you, and when he stalks you, he tears up. Okay, first of all, when he first starts in phase 1, his terror radius is like non-existent.
But as he gets to tier 2, it gets kind of big. His tear radius is that heartbeat you hear when a killer is nearby. When he's in phase 3, his tear radius is huge. And he can one-shot you for a period of time. The cannibal, which is Leatherface, he basically can go into a rage where he swings his chainsaw at random intervals, like multiple times, and if he hits you in it, you're one shot. That's pretty much it. Okay, so this is the Legion. It's basically 4 killers, but in order to see the other killers, you have to buy skins. Because it's basically like canon is like 4 different characters that make up the Legion. 2 girls and 2 guys. That's Plague. After I get done showing these killers, I guess I'm gonna get off. This is the Clown. He likes collecting people's fingers. You can look at the backstory and read a lot about each killer. Like, there's a decent amount to read about each one. The Pig. With the Assassin's Creed style blade. Pretty cool. He's got a bear trap in his hand, but you can't really see it. Demicord. It can be kind of scary when he's chasing you because the music is scary, and when he hits you, he yells at you like that. He yells at you, and it can be kind of scary. But yeah, this was pretty much my main survivor, but I didn't wear, this is what I wore. I wore this hairstyle. Oh wait, let me look at this. Slay Queen. Okay, so I wore this hairstyle. You know, we wear masks here because, you know, coronavirus. I wore that mask, that hairstyle with, you're gonna like my jacket. It says, "Let's Coffee." If she brings her arms down, but it basically says, "Let's Coffee." I wore that jacket. And I wore these pants I think she's already got. It's like basically black skinny jeans. Yeah, she's already got them because they're not here in the shop. I like that. That's a pretty cute skin for her. I played her. That was my main, but I also like to play Nia a lot. And I played her. But I wore different stuff than what she's got on right there. But alrighty, love. I am about to go lay down. I will text you in just a second. I just want you to know that I love you with all of me. And yeah. Bye. I hope you enjoyed